Welcome to the Grab a Coffee podcast. I'm Alice.
And I'm Francesca.
Catch up weekly with a coffee where we chat about life running small businesses, juggling motherhood,
And tangents ranging from holiday embarrassment to female hormones and everything in between. It's half term. No, it's not. It's a full term ending. It's the holidays. School
it's
holidays.
the middle of the holiday. Is it the middle?
Yeah, bang in the middle.
Yeah.
Last week, Monday, was Minnie's pony day.
Oh, yeah.
Her reward for going into school.
Oh, did she love it?
Yeah, she did. She had a horse called Henry, who had a moustache apparently. She said, not really, the others didn't really volunteer to groom, but she said, I did all of it and I picked his hooves out. It's like, that's part of having a pony. That's brilliant.
Really
so I could tell that she was sad to come away.
oh, that's good.
And she didn't want to have a bath that night because she wanted the smell of the pony to stay on her hair.
Oh, that's kind of gross as well, though, isn't it?
But it's a nice smell. It's not poo. It's like a nice smell. Horses have a smell that I love. Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have
I'll have a little sniff at the horses down the road next time I'm on a dog walk. Excuse me.
It'll
Oh,
go.
nice. So that's been a big highlight for you.
It
then.
has. It's been really lovely. And to be able to reward her for going in when it's so tough normally.
And a good reward. Hopefully it'll spur on for another reward. You have to do that every half term then?
Well, because riding lessons are quite expensive. So it's £25 for 30 minutes.
Oof.
And I know why it has to be. That's not the issue. The issue is, do I have that every week for
No.
only one of my children?
Yeah.
So that's tricky. So I've said she can have a riding lesson in between and then the pony days they do each holiday. So that's fine.
So it's quite a good incentive for her
Yeah, of
to
course.
go into school.
But we might not be here for the next pony day
Oh.
because my mum sent me this picture.
Is this the story you want to tell me?
Oh, yeah. I hate not being able to tell you
I know,
stuff.
we don't talk to each other. We're not allowed to talk to each other.
Our messages are like, here,
She was like,
are you
"Hi,
okay?
I don't want to tell you something, but I'm going to wait.
Pod on this day.
Great.
Do this and do that. So that is a photo that was taken in 1929.
Yeah.
It's at Ostend in Belgium.
Yeah.
And that's my grandma.
Oh, wow. Look at her.
As a 2-year-old. Look how they're dressed, though. Isn't it incredible?
Look how,
That's a trip
but
to
look
the
how grown up
beach.
she looks at 2.
And they were, though, weren't
like
they?
walking.
With her proper socks and shoes and frilly dress.
Yeah, carrying a bucket. Is that a metal bucket?
It will be. Look, her daddy's got the spade.
Why have they got no paraphernalia apart from one bucket and one spade? Where's all the, like,
I don't know.
pushchair, changing bag?
She probably
like,
just had to do it.
Wow. That's beautiful.
I don't know if it will show up properly.
Oh, yeah, it is showing. Yeah, it's showing up. Ah.
So
Okay.
I thought,
So your mum sent you that?
Okay, so
Wait, it's actually grandma.
where's the little girl's
girl's
my
your
grandma.
grandma.
It's mum's mum. So I was like, well, where's that then? Let's look it up. And then I was looking through, when you Google somewhere, just a place, and
Yeah.
the people will have put pictures on there. So I found a photo where I think that photo was taken
Yeah.
because the tiles are the same. That's obviously new, and that will have been prettier back in 1929. So then I got a bit carried away and booked a holiday.
So you go to Ostend?
We're going to Belgium for 4 nights in the May half term. So that might be
You're
when
looking at these photos like, oh, this looks quite a nice place to go on holiday. So did they travel from the UK then for that holiday?
they did loads for the time. They were really advanced.
Yeah, that's crazy. The 20s to go to.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
They did quite a bit.
Oh, with a 2-year-old as well.
I know.
Amazing. I wonder how they got there. Do you think they got the ferry?
I don't know, maybe. I'll have to dig more and
How are you
find
getting there?
out.
Ferry?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Wait,
Don't talk to me about
show me
ferries.
the booking. Let me check what year you've booked your ticket for.
I tell you, right, I sat there.
I can't-
It got so late, it got to bedtime. So I'm sat there with a post-it note and I'm like, come out of that page. Okay. Okay,
Do you
right.
have to do it? I have to, anything like that, I have to do on a laptop.
Back into the email for the holiday. Right. Back onto that. It was real bad trying to book that. And then one of the kids said they wanted me. I was like, you do not want me. I am very busy.
No, you can't be distracted. Anything that's like a holiday, I've just started being able to book trains on my phone, but anything where it's like a very important like thing, or, like gift tickets, I have
Maybe
to do it on my
that's where
laptop.
I go
I'm
wrong
like,
then.
get the laptop out, serious bookings now.
That'll be where
You
I
do
go
it
wrong
on your
then.
phone. Oh, I couldn't book a flight or anything like that on my phone. I just couldn't.
So yeah, the ferry and the trip coincide.
With the pony day.
It might be a pony day that day, but I've said to her she can just have another riding lesson when we come back and then do the same again for the next holiday. It'll be fine. And they might have more stuff going on through the summer. We might be able to do 2 things. So it'll be fine. She can still have a couple of riding lessons. And then we've just done random stuff like went to Hesketh Farm at Bolton Abbey.
Oh, nice.
That was very nice. Walked around Pugneys. And then they came to work with me last Tuesday. Only for 1 hour though. I let them stay outside the room because where we are, it's just us.
Yeah.
And Tristan came in about 3 times and he'd found this little piece of like shiny red paper. I found this. I was like,
okay, cute.
You can play with that. Okay. See you in a minute.
Oh, God. I found this. Okay, cool.
It's so hard.
Literally do whatever you want as long as you don't come in this room. I don't care what you're doing.
Oh, it's so hard.
Juggle.
Wednesday, my mum is coming over because I've got a day full of teenage facials, which is great.
That's so exciting. I keep seeing your posts and you're getting so booked up for the facial. Are you enjoying doing it?
Yeah, I am. It's really lovely. So a day full of teenagers last Wednesday.
That's amazing.
I got such a buzz out of it. Some of the little girls.
When you say full day, how many is that? Like 5, 6 facials?
There were 7, but 1 cancelled on the day.
Did you?
So I got 6.
What do you have? Do you have a cancellation policy?
I will do.
You will do.
Yeah, I think for this school
especially
holiday
if you're getting
thing,
fully booked. It's not fair on other people.
True.
If they wanted to be booked on.
Yeah. But yeah, there will be some sort. I think the salon where I am has got a cancellation policy. She got back. She doesn't want to have to say you have to do a deposit, or you have to. If you don't turn up, but it's on the day, you have to pay.
Yeah, but you have to. Though.
But she can't sit there and not earn.
People are awful. Honestly,
they don't. People don't realise that.
Never. I struggled with it when I started doing like a cancellation policy for personal training sessions. Right. But it's the same thing. Like if you got someone booked in at that time, and you could have had someone else at that time, or like especially when I was first started, I'd book Elodie into nursery based on my diary.
Oh no, you've paid for that time then.
Yeah, it was really hard, but I've kind of reframed it a little bit, and now I think, well, if someone booked a train ticket and then they didn't get on the train, they wouldn't expect a refund from LNER.
No.
They've made that booking, they've chosen not to use it.
Absolutely. That's why we're still going on this bloody holiday in August, because I'm using that ferry. So I don't expect them to refund me for my stupidness.
Exactly. It's just the same. Like,
yes.
So, yeah. So I would definitely like implement one. It's annoying that someone didn't turn up, but did everyone else?
She texted, but half an hour before, so it's not as if I could have texted out to everyone. No, at 3 today, and it's 10 in the morning. I could have got somebody.
You probably would have filled it.
I don't know. Annoying. You don't know what happens in people's lives.
No, but then they should. No, you don't. But also, like, people have to accept that if you've booked something and you don't turn up, sorry, your money's gone. You have to make a living.
I know.
I've become a lot more like harsh with it, like. Because at the end of the day, like, you have bills to pay.
Yeah. Hey.
No, Reggie's back. We've got the cats in with us today. We're just having a quick catch up on the sofa. Shall I just tell everyone why we're sat here and not sat in our normal location?
I'll play with Reggie.
If you're watching us on video, we're in my living room because we're just having like a casual catch up because we missed each other so much.
Sick of not being able to tell you stuff.
Quickly pop round for a mid-holiday catch up. I'm trying to think what we've been doing.
Yeah, I know.
What have I been doing?
Come on, what have you been up to?
Oh gosh, we went out for the worst meal we've ever had on Saturday.
Oh my god, so you had last time we spoke, you had the worst takeout you've ever had.
Yeah, we need to just stop. Was
it as bad as that? Was it?
It was. It was worse.
right, from the top.
I don't want to like. The thing is, I'm not going to go into too much detail because
people will figure out who it is.
Yeah, and it's got amazing reviews online. It's a very specific.
So it was a one-off thing for them, maybe, and unfortunate that you got it.
I think the problem is that the country and the culture that this restaurant is, I think the food is very good. We're just not used to eating that food.
Oh,
so
what
it was
happened?
Like, the meat, obviously vegetarian, and so you probably enjoy it.
I've eaten meat, but.
The food, you probably enjoy it because you'd be getting vegetables. The meat, like, it wasn't how we would have meat. It was all just basic.
Raw?
No, it was like overcooked fat. It was almost like
the cheap.
It was just chewy.
Yeah.
It was like rubber.
No,
we couldn't.
I think culture or not, that's a piece of fat. And if your restaurant's
No,
in
but they
here,
get, like, the owner was like chatting to us a bit, and we said like we're really struggling to eat this, and it was like, I said I just think the flavour's delicious. I just think I said like we are really struggling, and I think it's an us thing.
right? Okay.
And he laughed and was like, "Yeah, you would struggle." He was like, "I would eat that whole plate full." I was like, "What?" I'm not going to go into
some
detail
cultures
like what
eat
it
brains
was.
doesn't mean that we're going to.
So I was, but I think like they probably get a lot of people from their country ordering and eating their food, and but I do feel like what they could have done is maybe seen that we were two very white people and been like, I don't know if I would order that if I was you guys.
Can I recommend this side of the menu?
Yeah, like just helped us out a little bit so it wasn't such a severe shock. But we spent £73 and we're hungry. Because we got 3 beers, because we were like just sitting there trying to eat something because we felt rude. We brought a box of something home with us. Cow foot.
Why would you do that?
Cow feet.
Eat meat or not, why would you do that? That's disgusting.
There's actually like toes. You could see 2 little toes. It's fine.
As long as it's deep fried, it's fine.
Like, yeah, we brought it home because we were like, oh, we're just going to
too full.
Yeah, but because we felt awful.
Rumble.
Yeah, we were like, we're very adventurous eaters and we will try, I will try everything.
Yeah, love to try
anything. And Liam's always very hungry and will pretty much eat anything, and we just couldn't eat it, and it was really sad. Then we went to Crank for live music though, and that cheered us up, so that was fun because we didn't have Elodie. Every time I talk to him, I'm like, so we didn't have Elodie.
I know. Do you know what? I'm going to start keeping a tally to see how many date weekends you get.
Oh.
No, that's not fair because it's so precious that time.
We weren't planning on not having it. It was just on. I think it was like on Thursday. Liam's mum was like, "Oh, I want to take Elodie to the wildlife park on Saturday," and then I was
maybe she felt bad for Lanzarote.
Maybe. And then I was like, "Oh well, I'm coming. I'm meeting my friends from Doncaster on Sunday, and I'm going to go see my grandma." So I was like, and then so Liam said to his mum, "Oh, can Alice get her on Sunday if you're taking her for the day on Saturday?" And she was like, "Yeah, that's fine." And then she was like, "Oh well, we'll get her after work on Friday." So we're like, oh, okay. We've just suddenly got like an impromptu weekend. So that was really nice and fun. Yeah. And I think because it was like impromptu, we didn't over plan the weekend. Do you know what I mean? You're like, if you know you've got a free weekend, you try and fill it with as many things you can do without a child.
A meal and a bit of music sounds perfect.
Yeah, it was nice. Well, it would have been. It was funny. It was an experience. We were cackling. Like,
it was fun.
It was a good bonding activity. And then, we did loads of gardening on Saturday. Loads with my mum and dad. Loads of gardening.
Good.
Yeah, really good.
Will I see a difference if I peek out the window?
Yeah, you would actually.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
I know that sounded awful, but you know when you've certain things, if you've done it, might not.
The main thing, the playhouse was moved off the patio.
Oh, right, good.
So yeah. That's nice. We can see out the back door now.
Sweep that off and it'll look pretty. No, that out there is going to be gorgeous.
We pruned loads back out there, if you can see out that window.
I can.
So yeah, it was like a productive but also like chilled weekend. Obviously the weather was beautiful, and obviously the rain is now coming.
Well,
using the forecast.
We've had a week.
Yeah, that's it. It's all we need for summer, isn't it?
We might get another few days in May,
greedy.
And then maybe a weekend in August.
not across any of the bank holidays though.
No, the bank holidays.
It has to rain over the bank holidays. Oh gosh.
So, have I told you about Minecraft movie?
No.
Well,
Minecraft movie. Is it the new one that's in the cinema?
Yeah. So I don't know who's. I'm just watching the car.
I don't know what are they doing in here. Why are they in here today?
This is my
He's so confused.
territory.
He's just prowling around. Okay.
I love how they walk like that. Like mini lions.
He's like a tiger. He's ginormous. So, Minecraft movie.
So, I've been looking forward to it for ages. We went on the Saturday, so they'd only just broken up on the Friday, and we went on the Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Really excited about it. Daisy was like,
yeah.
Great.
I mean, teenage girl. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, but
I'd have gone just
we knew it was going to be fun, and she does play with them. Exactly. And the showcase did a really good deal where you got a family ticket which is a family of 4, for £25, and it included a tub of popcorn.
Okay.
So we bought that and a child's ticket for
Mhm.
Tristan, which still was a lot cheaper than the size of ticket we would have needed.
I can't
for
believe
us
how
5.
much cinema is nowadays.
Tell me about it. And the tub of popcorn was really big. Obviously, we took in some pick and mix from Asda.
Yeah, obviously.
And I used their cups. I was hoping he was going to like actually come on screen and sit with us.
I think it might.
Yeah, he's just deciding if he
I
likes
don't
me
know,
or
it's
not.
like, yeah.
She smells funny. And then there were a few families in there, quite a few teenagers, and anyone listening will already know about this now because it's been a thing. I don't know if you've seen a TikTok trend where you go to the cinema and every time something is mentioned, so in the Minecraft movie, every time one of the items that you use in Minecraft was there, when the character Steve came on,
sounds like a drinking game.
These teenage lads
Oh,
stood up and cheered and clapped.
Oh no.
But
Ruined
not
the whole
where
film.
it was like
one off,
where you thought, ha ha, I used to do silly things as a teenager, that's funny. You missed bits of dialogue when the characters were still talking.
What the hell? Did you complain?
The last 10 minutes of the film, they just chanted, threw chocolate,
What the hell?
cheered, roared.
Oh my god.
Another dad had gone out.
My dad would have kicked
Yeah.
off. That happened when we were
to
kids.
get security. Nobody came in whatsoever at all, ever. So I went out and I said, is there somebody that I can complain to, please? Now I know that the cinema haven't controlled that. I know it's not their fault.
Can kick them out. I'm sorry, if you're causing a ruckus.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't just somebody talking on the phone.
If it was an adult, they'd have kicked him out.
Oh, of course.
Like, get him out.
It was horrible. Really horrible.
And you spent like 30 quid.
Minnie and Tristan you could see them just like getting a bit down. And then Minnie was
I bet they were getting a bit uneasy
down
as well.
for the rest of the evening because she really looked forward to it and couldn't follow it properly. Well, I went out to complain, obviously really nicely saying, oh my gosh, it must have been a nightmare for you guys, how awful, but nobody was policing that. Oh, we definitely policed it. It was very difficult to see who it is. I said it was the whole front and the whole back, the whole way through.
There
was like 7 of them at the front and a whole group at the back standing up and cheering every time.
Not difficult to see.
Absolutely outrageous excuse. So anyway, there was a man in a suit, so I guessed he was the manager. And he was.
Nice. Go on, Francesca. Yes!
I just went over. He was really tall. I just went over. I said, can I just pinch you a moment? I suppose you know about the Minecraft movie by now, don't you? And he just said, do you want some tickets for another time? Because that's what I gave to the other family.
Yeah, good.
Damn right. So I said that we'd bought that £25 ticket. And he said, oh, it doesn't matter. There's 5 of you. Here's 5 tickets. There's no date on them. There's no specific film on them. So we'll just go back next school holiday and do that.
Nice.
But that still doesn't take away from the fact we did not see the movie. And the whole point of the last time we saw something at the cinema was Peter Rabbit. That's how long ago we went. I think I'd maybe just had Tristan. Can't remember.
Yeah,
it was Minnie's first trip and she was 2 and a bit.
Oh, and this was her first kind of
that she remembers.
Memorable trip. Oh god.
But apparently it's a thing. You put in cinema trend in TikTok.
Why is everything a thing?
Some of the videos that I've seen actually put our lot to shame. Really, in one of the videos, you can hear a toddler screaming in fear. It's disgusting. It's really awful. Comments like, "Oh, you got to have a laugh." That's not what you do at the cinema. Go and do that.
You go to the cinema to watch a film. Yeah. You have a laugh. Go and faff about in a field.
You don't go frighten toddlers in a children's movie.
That's awful.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice.
Oh, Liam went to Showcase with Elodie recently. What did they go and see? But they went to see Gruffalo, and they were the only people in.
I can just see it now, the empty room with Liam's massive frame in one of the seats and Elodie's little head. Oh, that's adorable.
They were going to book tickets in advance, and it was like, I'll just turn up because then, she can buy the ticket and give her the full experience.
Get a padlock for some popcorn.
I didn't book it in advance. There was literally nobody there, but he'd have thrown him out himself if that had happened.
Can't imagine. One by the collar, one by the jeans.
That's awful.
Yeah, it was horrid.
It's really intimidating.
Seeing how sort of pathetic they were, and we didn't have as many as I've seen in some videos, it was all right, but it was a bit uncomfortable because if you challenge them, what will that turn into?
Yeah, you don't know. Also, this is really dramatic, but you actually genuinely don't know what they're carrying nowadays.
Well, no, exactly.
Have they got a knife in the pocket?
Yeah, exactly.
Are they going to just punch you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Teenagers are
I think
nutters
the
nowadays,
cinemas,
aren't they?
now that they know about it, cinemas across the country should be saying,
They should be on
are
it.
you here from TikTok trend? If so, leave now with a refund,
Or
or you'll be
They
removed
should
without
have
a refund.
people, like, they should, like, obviously, like, wait for the film to start. And then, like, 5 minutes in, just have some staff, like, sneak in and just see. Just sit in it for
Every
10
20 minutes
Yeah.
go in and out, maybe.
Yeah.
They definitely have heard it.
Well, the fact that Mark went out and they still didn't go in, that's awful.
No. Few members of staff appeared, but they were cleaners. They were in different uniforms and they were cleaners. They just stood there. To be fair, that's all they're going to do because they haven't got that power,
No, and, they're not
they
paid
could
enough
get
to get
hurt
involved.
too.
But they have security.
The mess that was left behind. There's normally a mess in a cinema, isn't there? But there was obviously more mess from all
Who
of
is
them.
raising these cretins, honestly? Just
cretins, that's exactly what they are.
horrible.
That's a brilliant word. I use that word.
Dragged up, aren't they? I feel like I sound like a grandma now, but honestly, we were like not perfect teenagers at all, and we used to like. I do think social media has made it so much worse.
Yes, because no one would have known to do that.
Encouraging it, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We wouldn't. We just used to hang around and kick a football about, and maybe play knock a door run. Like,
oh my god, yeah. I mean,
at the worst.
I remember going round the White Rose Centre and we went up the glass lift and back down the other side because it was funny, and then carried on with our shopping.
Yeah,
whatever,
maybe
or just
a bit
hang
of
around.
like climbing, a bit of jumping around, but yeah. God, it's awful.
Yeah, so that was rubbish.
Oh, that's really sad.
But the rest of it's been nice.
And you booked a holiday.
and I booked a random holiday, so I was like, oh, it's only a week off school, that one. And obviously I want to do my teen facials every school holiday.
So when you going Saturday to Tuesday?
To the Wednesday, yeah.
Saturday to Wednesday.
So I said to them all last Wednesday, I said, I'm going to do it again next school holiday, but it might be on a different day because I just randomly and spontaneously booked a trip to Belgium last night.
So funny. That's so funny. I love that.
It's exciting. I just
it's
think, why not? It's a different
places.
Exactly, different place. It's going to be lovely.
Are you just staying in Ostend, or are you going to move?
It's slightly over from it. It's about half an hour drive from it. Sun parks, little lodge things, pool.
Oh
yeah. I went to an actual holiday place.
You're not doing it by halves, are you? One of my clients, did I tell you about her trip to the Netherlands? They went to like it's like a centre parks type thing in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
They're like so much cheaper than here.
Because they're actually real prices.
So cheap, yeah. And then they went to a big theme park that's like the equivalent of Disneyland.
Oh,
but again, so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they went on the ferry. Absolutely loved it.
Oh, brilliant.
They were, from Hull. You go from Hull?
No, Dover, Calais.
Oh, you go Dover, Calais driving around?
Yeah, because then we've got the van, so it's slightly more expensive. It's £200 for the ferry.
That's good.
Return, obviously.
That's good.
We have had cheaper ferries when it's been part of a package, like when we've gone to Canvas Holidays, which is owned by Eurocamps, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You can get a ferry with your holiday, and the ferry equaled £92.50, and that was for the van as well.
Oh, wow.
So that was really good.
So excited. I love that you've booked a holiday like since we last spoke 2 weeks ago.
And I was like, I'll tell Alice. No, don't tell Alice.
Oh, that's nice. I don't think anything else has happened in my life.
I suppose right now you don't really feel the school holidays, do you? Because she's not in proper school.
Thank God.
She's not in proper school, is she? So it's just your normal routine.
Kind of normal routine / avoiding everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the difficulty
definitely.
for me because we're not in school holiday mode. Like, so obviously I'm off with her on a Wednesday. So then every Wednesday in the holidays, I'm always like, oh, where can I go that's not going to be leaving? Because we're so used to being out and about in term time.
Yeah.
It's like, where can we go?
Yeah. Dartmouth Park on Friday was really busy. Still nice because it's so big. It was lovely, but it's really big. But
problem's going to be when the rain comes. So like this Wednesday, I think it's going to rain all day.
Brilliant.
We've got Elodie's cousins are coming for sleepover.
Yay!
And Liam's brother, so that'll be nice.
Oh.
But I said to Liam, like, what we're going to do, it's going to rain all day. I think we're going to go climbing, to the bouldering place in Armley.
Oh. When you said that, I went to clip and climb in my head straight away. Down Gelders Road.
Yeah, so there's that one. And then there's one that's just the same company, but it's more just bouldering, so you don't have to clip on.
Oh, right. Just climb over some rocks.
And
love that.
And then you just fall back down. Yeah. I think we're going to do that. I've taken Elodie once, or maybe twice. She really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And they've got a little climbing wall in her nursery, so I think she'll be more practiced.
She'll have strong calves.
Yeah, but I'm like, you don't want to go soft play in the holidays, do you?
Yeah. No,
or ever.
or anywhere else. I'm going to Asda after this. Send help. Mind you, I'm on my own, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right when you're on your own. Yeah. Everything's all right when you're on your own. What I'm always shocked when we haven't got Elodie is how quickly we can get out of the house.
Oh my gosh, like just now.
Oh, you had your wedding anniversary since we last spoke.
It feels so long ago.
Yeah, was that like 2 weeks ago?
Really?
Yeah, because I remember seeing the pictures online and I've not spoken to you since.
Oh my
Because you had a
gosh.
nice meal out for that, didn't you? Or afternoon tea, lunch?
We did. The week before, we went to Grandpa Green's in Oldham for afternoon tea in one of the domes next to the canal.
Cute.
It's really sweet.
Oh.
Dome dining.
There's a dome one in Murfield, you know, called Arthur's.
Oh,
And they've got domes.
I might have been there.
They're all the rage now, aren't they, domes?
Get it in my algorithm so I don't forget.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. I'm sure that I've not spoke to you since then. Because I don't remember talking to you about what you did. Anyway.
Murfield.
Arthur's Murfield. They've got domes. Yeah. What do you do for Easter? Do you do any egg hunt?
Well, got a message the other morning from Daisy's grown-up brother to say what we're doing on Sunday because their little girl, which might be Elodie's age actually.
Oh, Daisy's an auntie. That's cute.
Is sleeping over at her uncle's house.
Okay.
On the Saturday night, and I think they're in Rotherham area, so they said we might go early to pick her up, carry on up to here,
come see you.
and come see her. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. It happens to be Easter
nice.
Sunday, so we'll go get her a little Easter egg, and
that's nice.
That might be it. I'll leave it on. So that's going to be nice and a bit of a surprise for Daisy.
Oh,
well, I've told her, but because he only texted yesterday, it's quite a nice little thing that's just happening just now. What else? Nothing specific. My auntie's just had her 70th birthday. My mum made her a Shakespeare cake.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
Is your mum good at baking?
She says she isn't, and she says she's not creative. I said to her, that's very good for someone who's not creative. There's the Globe Theatre with 2 characters.
Oh, wow. That's funny.
Let's share with that.
That's funny. That is funny. I love the use of chocolate fingers.
I know. Oh, she did this amazing like JCB farm digging cake for Tristan. So it had the Kit Kats all the way around the outside, and then the front bit was broken away, and then his own little toy JCB digger things, all with a bit of cake in on top. Oh, it's brilliant.
That's nice.
Brilliant.
I need to probably quiz you about kids' birthdays soon, because Elodie keeps asking me about her party. I don't know, birthday till October.
So
what am I doing for my party, Mummy? I don't know.
So she'll be 4.
Yeah. She keeps saying, I want to be 4 now. Why am I not 4 yet?
Oh, no.
Because you're not.
Tristan keeps saying that about being 7.
Why are you wishing your life away? You're literally 3 years old. I think it's because all of her close friends at nursery have turned 4 and her cousins turned 4. She's like getting left behind. But I feel bad because she's friends with a lot of girls who've just turned 4. They're all going to be going to school in September and she's still going to be at nursery.
But then when she starts school, she'll be in that first 2 months of being the eldest.
Yeah. But I don't know if she's going to handle it well that all her friends have gone. Do you know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I said to Tristan last time he was saying he wanted to turn 7, I said, when you turn 7, like the next week we come home from holiday, or within like the next few days we come home from holiday, and then it's back to school and it's winter.
Yeah, you're wishing summer away.
Okay. I'll just stay 6 for now. Yeah.
So I can say to Elodie, like, okay, Elodie, we've got Easter. She's like, so after Easter I'm 4. I'm like, well, we've got Easter, and then we've got a little bit of time, and then we've got Mummy's birthday and holiday, and then we've got Daddy's birthday, and we've got summer.
So you all get a birthday
then,
before
Elodie. Why is your birthday? Why does everyone else get a birthday first? Oh my god.
Yeah. That is tricky.
And then when it's nearly Halloween, it's your birthday. She was like, is it Halloween now? Is it nearly Halloween yet, Mummy? Oh, Christ. Oh, apparently she's having a party. I am invited, but I wasn't top of the list when she was telling me her invitees.
You just need to pay. So, Total Dance, where I do my classes,
I was thinking of Total Dance.
Parties. Sometimes
I don't know if the room was small, because...
There's 2 rooms.
Oh, is
to
there
choose
a
from.
Because I know that you can sometimes just leave them, but I think she's going to be a bit young for that one.
You could do one at Little Biscuit Pottery. I just think they're all a bit little for that because some of them might be younger.
There'll be some 3-year-olds there, yeah. There'll be some that aren't going to be 4 until like after holiday.
Have you got space for a bouncy castle? No, you don't want anybody plopping over the edge of that wall, do you? Can you imagine?
Infinity Garden. Also, it's October. I did think about getting the rugby club. I said to Liam, I want to do a proper party. I might just do rugby club, bouncy castle, pass the parcel, little disco.
There's people that you could hire to do a party.
Yeah.
I've been to parties, when you invite the whole class, so you have to go along and you sit with your coke and watch. And they've been really good. Like they've done some, just let them dance for a bit because open space, children, they'll all just run around.
Yeah.
And then one of the parties that we went to, the guy did it. He was really good on the microphone with them, like managed to speak at their level, get them interacting, and they all played these games. And he got us parents, but it wasn't like really embarrassing. There were just a few things that we all did, but everyone was doing it, so it was fine.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really well done. And then I've been to ones where they've been total rubbish. And they've been making jokes, and we've all been sitting there going, oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know. I think as long as she can have a little boogie and eat some cake, she'll be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Right.
Do a rugby club.
Maybe. Oh, Liam's here.
You want to come on the podcast?
He does want to come on the podcast.
Oh, we've got a guest.
I've got my hair or trim my beard.
He's not done his hair. He's not done his hair or trimmed his beard.
He was like,
oh yeah, I didn't tell him we were going to be recording in here, to be fair.
Oh, he's come for a quick rest and a sit down.
He's like, damn, I can't watch telly. We can go anyway. We've just been kind of
been waffling on about nothing.
The least interesting podcast ever.
Can you imagine listening to that as your first one?
At least it's only 32 minutes.
If this is the first one you've ever listened to, and you might not still be listening because we're 32 minutes in.
Yeah,
please don't worry.
They might not still.
There's better stuff to come, and there has been funnier podcasts.
I'll write in the show notes. Don't judge all our podcasts based on this one.
And actually, we're getting our serious heads on because there's things that affect us all the time, and we need to talk about them. Hormones.
We've got some big topics coming up, guys.
And
I need to talk to you about a guest, a
all
really
that
good
jazz.
guest that I've found.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Now I know that I've remembered I've got an audience. I keep going into my newsreader mode and trying to look at it like this. Yes.
Today. I had a haircut today. Oh, there's some layers put in. That's something exciting.
That's very cute. You sometimes do have it wavy like that. So I didn't realise it was a new do.
So I just wanted it like a bit more bouncy.
Mine accidentally dried on its own, so I had to get my roller brush out because it just looked. It
looks nice. Yours always looks nice. So annoying.
I'm stretching it out as long as possible to get it coloured, and I'm just very grey.
It kind of blends. The front bit
That's
blends.
why I went blonde.
Yeah. Right.
We're done now, Reggie.
Yeah, we're done, Reggie. We can leave you be in the living room.
Thank you very much if you have listened to all 33 minutes and 33 seconds of this podcast.
Let us know if you've experienced Minecraft issues.
Have you experienced a cinema TikTok trend? I want to hear about it.
Yeah.
And how do you bribe your children to go to school? And have you had any takeout or restaurant
mishaps recently?
Mishaps. What would you call that? A mishap?
It was a disaster.
That's a better word. That's what I was thinking of.
Bye.